Hello children, today we start the questions from exercise 16a. If you have seen part 1 of my video lesson, this is the second video, part 1 of my video lesson on fundamental geometrical concept. I have given you all the concepts there only. So all the concepts are given, and now I am going to solve the questions from exercise 16a. So here we go. So just we will use those concepts over here while doing this question and answers. Answer the following questions. How many endpoints, all these three questions, how many endpoints does a line segment? If you remember, line segment has a fixed endpoint. So if you see, it has two endpoints, A and B. How many endpoints do a line segment? So actually what we call line in everyday life, children, is actually a line segment because it has a fixed length. See part 1 of my video. How many endpoint does array have? So every question you put how many endpoint does array AB has. So you see one endpoint it has. Next goes to infinity. Okay, so it has one endpoint. It starts with A and it goes. So where it does not stop at B, it goes on. How many endpoints does line AB have? Line, you remember, is endless in both the direction, children. It goes here also, this side of B and the left side of A also. It has none. Okay, so line segment has no endpoint. So generally in everyday geometry, when we do maths, we think line segment to be a line. Okay, if I say 5 centimeter is a line segment, it has fixed length. So we say 5 centimeter, draw a line of 5 centimeter. So the better wording will be draw a line segment of 5 centimeter. Then it has definite length, because a line does not have endpoints. So it goes towards both the end indefinitely. Now, which has a definite length? Now you see almost this question is related to this. This is what is a ray actually. Okay, like this ray. So which has a definite length? Ray does not have a definite length. Okay, so which has a definite length? So what we will say, no, a ray. So this is how we represent a ray, children. Understood? This is how we represent a ray, starting from A and going endlessly towards the side of B. So which has a definite length? So ray has not got any definite length. This is how we represent a line, children. So this is actually line is, if you see AB, a bar with arrows on the side, both the ends. So a line also has no definite length. Okay, a line has no definite. This is how we represent a line segment. So this is actually AB. So first video I have shown you this. This is a line segment, and this has a definite length. So a line segment has a definite length. Yes, it has. It has what we call a definite end as well as length. Okay, next. How many lines can you draw between 2 points? Okay, so for full question you can see a book. How many lines can you draw? So if you see question 3, question is how many lines can be drawn to pass through two given fixed point P and Q. So how many lines? Two fixed points are there. This is P, children, and this is Q. So you have only one line, children. Okay, one line can be drawn between two fixed points. How many lines can pass through a given point? So how many lines can pass through a given point? So you have many. Suppose you have a point. How many lines? So you have infinite many points. Infinitely many points you will have. So you'll have infinitely many points, many lines which can pass through a given point. So a given point, let it be suppose O. So how many lines? So when we represent line, children, you put arrow. How many lines? So question 4, you see it's not talking about line segment. Okay, now question 5 is a fixed point P is given. How many rays can be drawn with P as initial point? So P is initial, so please draw arrow here. P as initial, how many rays you can draw? So you see many. In fact, like a sun, we put all the rays, and so how many rays you can draw? So answer here is also same, infinitely many, infinitely many. Okay, children. So this side also I'm not making it dirty. So a point P is there, so this side also you can have, this side also you can have. So from point P you can have infinitely many rays. And this question, how many lines can pass through a given point? So you have infinitely many lines. So please give arrow because lines are endless in both the directions. So kindly pause the video and copy. Then we move on to the last few questions. So children, we move on to the last 4 questions from this exercise 16A. Then we will go to the next chapter. So draw a line segment of length 5.3 centimeters. So see, 5.3, children, will be very small over here. So what I'll tell you, take one point, okay, as A, and draw a line. Okay, because this is a line segment, you draw a line this side, it will go. Then take your scale and put here the 0 and 5.3 here, you see where. So you'll have 1, 2, 3, okay, 4, 5. Then you will see between 5 and 6 centimeter. See the centimeter side of smaller big ruler. So 1, 2, you will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So put your scale and 1, 2, 3 here, 4, 5, okay, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so here you will have up to 6. So I want 5.3. So put your scale, okay, here, just I am shifting and showing you, and in that line just stop here, name it B. Okay, so this is exactly 5.3. So this is how you will draw. Down is your scale, this is your scale. Okay, it goes because it's 15 centimeter. Small scale is 6 inches or 15 centimeters. So this will go up to 15. Okay, and some extra is given generally on both sides, you will see. Okay, if it breaks at the corner, then you can still use the scale. So you put at 0 and here 5.3. Okay, now next, PQR are collinear points we have to draw. So collinear, children, means all the points in they are in one line, PQR. Okay, so question is, if you see, mark 6 points PQR X, Y, Z such that PQR collinear and X, Y, Z are non-collinear. So these are collinear, means all the point in one line, and X, Y, Z are non-collinear, they are not in one line. And related to that, this question I'll tell you. See here space is less, I'll use this. So next question, how many lines can be drawn to 3 collinear, 3 or any number of collinear points, children, because they are in one line. So answer is always 1. Okay, collinear point means you have only one and only one line. Okay, any number of points you put. But non-collinear points, if you have 3, how many lines you can draw? So see here, one line joining xy, one line joining xz, and one line. I think in my previous video I have shown you this figure. Okay, one line joining your yz. So how many lines can be drawn through 3 collinear point? Answer is 1. Non-collinear point, so 3 lines you can draw through 3 non-collinear points. Okay, so this figure you draw here. Okay, and here if you want, for this question you don't draw lines, just show x. Okay, little down I have got z and y here. So answer to your this question is here, x, y, z, and same thing I use over here to answer question 8. We use question number 7. So when you have 3 points, collinear points, then there is 1 line possible, and when they are non-collinear, there are 3 lines possible. Last question, very good question. How many maximum and minimum number of points of intersection of 3 lines, point of intersection of 3 lines drawn in a plane? So see a maximum. First tell you minimum number. Intersection means where they meet, children, lines. So if 3 lines are parallel in a plane like this whiteboard. Okay, so second answer, when minimum, when they are parallel, answer is none. When lines are all parallel, they don't intersect each other, they don't cut each other. Now question is, how many maximum lines of intersection, okay, how many maximum point of intersection of 3 lines drawn in a plane? So it will be something like this. Same figure, children. 3 lines drawn in a plane. Okay, 3 lines drawn in a plane. How many maximum points of intersection? So see, this is one point of intersection. Let us name it L, M, N. So if you have 3 lines, they can have maximum 3 point of intersection. Okay, so answer is 3, children. So maximum is 3. So you can draw and check. We cannot have more than 3 points of intersection when 3 lines are drawn in a plane. So this is a whiteboard, is a plane. Okay, so I wrote there. So kindly pause the video, and if you have any doubt, see the part 1 of my video. So with this we finish this exercise and chapter. Thank you, children, for watching this video lesson.